Game over 86, guys. What is up? Long time no see for a lot of the people been wanting me to come back. I am coming back to make a couple videos, Black Friday videos for everybody out there that may be looking for some Black Friday deals. I am not fully 110% back for the people that know me, for the people that have stuck with me. I appreciate it. I will be back, though. Still rehabbing my back. I'm almost actually going to be doing a fusion in the upcoming months. Hopefully in a couple months, hopefully in a month, I'll get it done, and then I'll have to recover. But I just want to say thank you to everybody before we get this video going for the support. Thank you guys for sticking by me. But I will be back 110%. I'm going to have t-shirts made. I'm going to have a new banner. I'm going to have a new image. I'm going to be doing podcasts. I'm going to be just talking about all kinds of random stuff. Whether it be regurgitating the news like your favorite YouTubers probably already do, whether it be talking about the new PlayStation 5, which I did pre-order and get, whether it be talking about the Xbox Series X or PC or gaming in general. There's a lot of stuff that I missed out on, and it just feels good to get back in front of this. I have been just doing a lot of stuff to get my back recovered. I'm down 35 pounds. That's awesome. But enough about me, guys. It's about the viewers. It's about you, the fans. It's about you, the people that are enjoying and stopping by this video to get yourself a great deal for Black Friday. And today, I'm going to be talking mostly video games and stuff like that and sales that we could be talking about. So let's go ahead and get that started. I'm going to minimize this real quick, and we'll go through this together. And I can kind of tell you certain things to go for and certain things not to really go for, whether it be, the price range or whether it be just it's not going to be available come Black Friday. I don't believe it will, and I'll let you guys know on some of the inside games, which I would particularly buy or spend my money on and not pass up on certain deals. Now, as far as the PlayStation 5 goes, they had a horrible showing when it came to releasing it for pre-orders. It was a big mess. I actually managed to get mine barely, which I was just lucky to get it. It finally loaded and everything passed through. But as far as I know, I don't believe any of this stuff will be there on Black Friday. It may, but I wouldn't bank on it. I wouldn't think that it would be there. But it's not going to say that it won't be there later on in December. It may be there at the first of the year. You don't know. So it's always good to check. But if you want the PlayStation 5, my advice to you is show up. It comes out on November 12th. And Walmart's, Best Buy's, Target's, I'm sure certain stores are going to have it. Show up there, wait in line, and try to snag you one would be your best option. But as far as accessories and video games, we're going to go over that. The same with the Series X. It comes out November 10th. And if you haven't pre-ordered it, you have to go to the store and try to get you one there as well for all the Xbox fans out there. And the Series X is looking like it's going to be something positive. Which is a good thing, which is, a lot of great things are coming through that. I know they don't really have a lot of exclusive games, but they're going to have Game Pass, which is really great. They're going to have a lot of great games coming in the next year or two. Plus, they got backwards compatibility, which is cool. And they got a lot of bright things in the future. We just have to give them a little bit of time. I think they'll be back on. I think Game Pass is going to be a huge thing this next gen console. It's going to really force other consoles and other companies to really push harder for better deals, whether it be Google Stadia, whether it be Amazon, whether it be any other company like Microsoft has been proven to do. They have a ton of money. They bought Bethesda. They got a ton of games coming in. So let's go ahead and get started, though. Enough about that. I was just trying to refresh people that may not know all this stuff that's coming. Now, the first things first, we're going to look at some games. Some of these games are under $30, $29.99. You're talking tax, you're talking free shipping, whatever you guys buy. Total amount, it will change and fluctuate. But a lot of these are going to be happening, these sales, and some of them are really great. Some of them are not so great. If you like buying used games, you can go to a place where I go to a lot of times is Gamefly.com. I'm not trying to send you other places or whatever. If you like shopping at Best Buy, that's you. If you like shopping at Target or Walmart, Amazon, wherever you like getting your games, that's typically up to you guys. I'm just telling you there's other games that you can possibly find a little bit cheaper. Not a lot, but a little bit cheaper. Avengers, I don't know a lot about that. I haven't played the games, and I'll give you guys advice on games that I've only played. I don't give advice on games that I haven't played. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, I played this back in the day, and I got the newer version of it. It's really cool. It's a really fun game. I wouldn't pay $30 for it, to be honest with you. I'd pay $20. So if you want it, you can get it, but if you don't, you can hold out and get it. later when it's a decent price. Just Dance 2021. It's the same game with just new songs, in my opinion. If you like that kind of thing, you can get it. I know the NBA 2K, the FIFAs, and the Golfs, and the Maddens, they're all going to be sports franchise popular games. They'll go down in price to $10 if you want to wait. If not, $27.99, I guess, for a game that just refreshes the roster, in my opinion. They've really went downhill, in my opinion, in sports franchise title games. They sell every year, but in my opinion, they're just not worth it like they used to be. Some of the other games that are kind of cool. $19.99, Spider-Man comes with all the DLC, so you're getting the Game of the Year edition, which gives you all the DLC packs. For $20, that's not bad if you still haven't got it. You don't get this game on PlayStation 5 if you guys already got PlayStation 5 and say, oh, I'll just download it. I don't believe it's coming with the PlayStation Collection. If you have PlayStation Plus, there's a collection that you can download all these games day one. The only way to get the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man game is to buy the Miles Morales Deluxe Edition, which I believe is $70 or $80, something like that. I can't remember fully, but you'll get the game as I think a DLC, or a digital add-on. That's the only way that I've heard to get it so far. Another great game to look at, Persona, $20 is good. Doom Eternal, another great game. And if you haven't picked up Red Dead Redemption 2, Doom Eternal is on Game Pass too. So for people that have Xbox, don't forget that you do have that game on Game Pass, so you don't even need to buy it. Unless you want it for your collection, that's fine. Red Dead Redemption 2, another great game for $20. I haven't played Star Wars Squadrons yet. I was holding out to see if it would go on sale, especially on the PlayStation, because I have VR. And I wanted to see if some of these games were a little bit cheaper, which $20 ain't bad, but I want to make sure that it's going to be, worth it for the price. It's just online multiplayer, so to me, it's got to be worth it for me to spend most of the money. Some of the other games, Switch games coming, Mafia. I played it a long time ago. I haven't played the newer one, but I mean, the visuals have changed. I'm sure it looks okay. Ori and the Will of the Wisp Collector's Edition's pretty cool. I have the original. I don't have the Collector's Edition, but I can tell you guys right now, that game is amazing. I love that game. I think it's one of their best games that they make. Hollow Knight, another great game. $30 is kind of high for it, in my opinion. It's coming to PlayStation Plus in November. So if you don't want to buy it, make sure you hold out. It'll be free on PlayStation Plus next month, starting, I think, the second or the 3rd, something like that. November 2nd. Yeah, November 3rd, because it'll be on a Tuesday, and that's the election day, right? Okay, Cobra Kai, don't really care. I don't know a lot about it. It looks like crap. I'll be honest. I'm honest now, guys. Remember that. Some of these games are just not really that worth it, in my opinion. Now, if you like Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing, they got that one, the standard edition on the Switch for $20. They got Death Stranding, which is kind of like a walking simulator. I liked it. I played the crap out of it. A lot of the game is a lot of walking, and they call it a walking simulator. In my opinion, it is too. But for $20, that's not bad. I'd pick it up if I didn't already own it. Spyro the Dragon, another great game. You get all 3 of them. The trilogy is amazing. I've beaten that on the PlayStation 4. Days Gone. Some of these games have already been there for $20. Ice Age, Monster Hunter, Iceborne Mastered Edition. I said Ice Age. Hey man, it's been a long time, I mean, come on. And I'm not editing all this out, but some of them games have so much value in hours. Another great game, in my opinion, is the Battlegrounds wrestling game for $20. Listen, I like wrestling. There's a lot of people out there that say the game's trash. It could be. It's 2K running it, in my opinion. I played a little bit of it. I didn't mind it for something different this time. I believe Sonic Racing is going to be a free-to-play game coming up, if it's not already, I think, on PlayStation Plus. I could be wrong, but it's cheaper other places, and it will be cheaper than $19.99. I think that was $14.99. And I think on GameFly at one time it was like $12.99. But Fast and the Furious, I own this game. I've been playing it. It's pretty fun if you guys like driving games with a little bit of car action. Kind of reminds me of Driver You Are the Wheelman mixed in with, some digital, or not digital, or I can't even think of the name right now, but a lot of the games, the driving games like Need for Speeds, the underground games and stuff like that. That's what I was trying to say. A lot of these games, $9.99 and under. God of War's great. Nor 2 is great. Horizon Zero Dawn, another great game, and it'll be the complete edition, so you get the Frozen Lands, a DLC add-on, which is really great. A lot of these games are going to be downloadable too on PlayStation Collection if you own a PlayStation 5. Some of these games have already been free to play if you already have PlayStation Plus for a long time. But if you're new to the PlayStation family and you're new to the PlayStation Plus, these are some really great games to pick up if you don't have a PlayStation 5 coming. You can still pick these games up. And then when you get a PlayStation 5 later on, just know that these will be backwards compat. You can play them on there and just roll them over if you want. That's another good thing that a lot of people, I think, are forgetting, is that you can play a lot of your games on the PlayStation 5 that you own on the PlayStation 4. So don't be discouraged to buy certain games at a good discount price, no matter what, in my opinion, even if they're going to make it again for the PlayStation 5, because you know they're going to remaster it and all this other stuff. But I say $10 is really good for Uncharted, the Uncharted collection, a lot of great games. Predator Hunting Grounds is online only, but for $10, I played it. It's pretty fun. Medieval's a great game, another great remaster from the PlayStation 1 era from Insomniac when they used to own it. Another great game. God of War 3, Noi 2 and Noi 1 are really great games. I don't have Like a Dragon yet. I don't even think it's out yet. Oh yeah, it's probably not. So a lot of these games, I can attest to Assassin's Creed because I always play Assassin's Creed games. I think it's going to be a great game, Valhalla. I was kind of wanting more of a samurai setting myself, but when they announced this one, I was pretty stoked and excited about it. Demon's Souls is going to be a game I want to get on the PlayStation 5. And Godfall, yeah, that's the other one I would get on PlayStation 5 to start out with. You do get a free game that's already downloaded on it, and it's that Astrobot kind of style game. It's awesome on VR. It's one of the best VR games on the PlayStation. So if you guys haven't checked that out and you own a PlayStation VR, get Astrobot. That's an amazing game. The boss fights are so fun. The islands and the levels are so well developed. And this game looked amazing when I seen it. People were playing it and demoing it. I believe it was on IGN, like 15 minutes of it or something like that. Sackboy looks kind of cool, but not for $60 in my opinion. Down here, you're going to have a lot of stuff. Ghost of Tsushima, $40. I actually paid $32 or $27. I may be wrong on that, from GameFly, and this was just about a week ago from when I'm shooting this video now. So you may check out GameFly on that one. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. Haven't played it yet. Haven't been able to buy it. $44.99. I'm sure that's a pretty decent price. If it's like all the other Crash Bandicoots, the original 3 Crash Bandicoots, with it being Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back, and Crash Bandicoot Warped, then it's probably going to be pretty legit. But all the other games on here, Mortal Kombat 11 I played. It's amazing. I love that. I love Mortal Kombat fighting games. If you guys like fighting games, that's not a bad price. If you like playing it on PlayStation 4 or Xbox, it'll run better and smoother. The Witcher 3, if you haven't already owned it. A lot of kids will love these games. I know my kids like Minecraft games, and they like Roblox, and they like Fortnite and stuff like that. And I know a lot of kids out there that love these games. I may end up actually picking up these games for my kids. I know they really like Minecraft, so I know if they, $20 ain't bad for them to get that game and they all play it together and have fun. That'd be about $60 for all 3 of them. I got 3 girls that love playing these games. Sniper Contracts, another great game. I like it. There's a lot of skill in it to an extent. $20 ain't bad. I really do like that price. Gears Tactics, haven't played it yet. I don't even think it's out yet. It's about to come out to Game Pass, but it's more of a turn-based, so if you like Halo Wars and if you like certain turn-based strategy games, Gears Tactics might be a game for you. Ghostbusters, love it. 2 Point Hospital, been playing it on Game Pass. It's pretty fun. Bakugan, Battle of Vestoria Standard Edition. Haven't played it. Don't really know a lot about that, be honest with you. Now, these are where I seen ahead of time. I thought this was pretty cool. I'll end up picking up Marvel's Iron Man VR. I played the demo on it. It was pretty fun. It does make you have that sick to your stomach motion because you're flying up in the air and you drop down really fast. But you do get used to it within about 5 to 10 minutes. I know I did. And I'm sorry about the mic right there. Concrete Genie, $10. That's a steal right there. It's another great game. Blood and Truth, $20 is a great game. The other ones are okay games. They're not that long. Batman Arkham Asylum's not that long. Counting's pretty cool. Red Matter's pretty cool too as well. I own that one digitally. But the other ones are for sure, definitely. I'd be checking them out and buying them. Nintendo Switch, they still got their Switch lights. They still got all that. Any Switch they can pretty much make, they're going to be selling. Nintendo's just been on fire right now with how they sell their consoles and how they make their games. They're going to be having a Nintendo Switch Deluxe. It's the same thing from last year, only I believe the difference is you get 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online as well with it. So, and it's the new version, so you can't mod it easily and hack it or whatever. This is the newer style, the new gen with the better battery life, I believe. I could be wrong, but I do believe. I do believe that planet Earth turns. I'm not a singer. Anyway, guys, there's so many other games, too, that are coming. I want to showcase some of the Switch games for the Nintendo fans out there. If you haven't picked up Super Mario 3D All-Stars, pick it up from Walmart. It's only $50 there. It's a lot cheaper if you're by a Walmart. Most of these games are $50. But if you're at Walmart and they're not $50 on Black Friday, or $40, on Black Friday, pick them up wherever you can get the best deal. Zelda Link's Awakening, amazing. Yes, pick it up. Super Mario Maker 2, yes, amazing. Pick it up. And Luigi's Mansion 3, it's magnifico, okay? It is awesome. It's awesome game. I've played it. I have beaten it. It is amazing. Check it out. For $40, that ain't bad. Just and Nintendo first-party games, they never go down in price. I mean, if anybody's new to this and doesn't know, they never. If there's people out there that are buying for their grandkids or kids that just don't understand, Nintendo don't ever lower prices on games. They hold and retain value. So this is a really good deal for certain games. I hope that they have some more Nintendo selection, but for right now, a lot of the games are going to be just these for when it comes to Nintendo first party, and then they're going to have their heavy hitters coming out late. Some of the other ones that have been remastered or ported over, like Mario Deluxe for $34.99 is pretty good. Yoshi, all these games are good. Even Three Houses, and look at that. Yeah, Fire Emblem, make sure it was Fire Emblem Three Houses for $34.99. That's pretty cool. Splatoon, I would stay away from Mario Tennis Aces until it gets down to $20. It's a fun game, but it's not worth $34.99. I would pay $20 for it, and it'll eventually go down in that price range, I think. Other Switch games, though, that are not first party or not all first party Nintendo games, there's going to be some good ones in here. If your kids out there are good Lego fans, I know my oldest loves Legos, so I may be getting her some more Lego games, Switch games that she can play. But the Lego Harry Potter collection, they got Incredibles, they got Marvel Super Heroes 2 Standard Edition, which is really, really good. They got Jurassic World, they got Lego City Uncover, in Ninjago movie video games. They got Lego, what is that? The Lego Movie 2. They got Super Villains. I always wanted to check that one out, but I never pulled the trigger on that one. I may have to come Black Friday since it's being $20 on the Switch. Another great games, guys, to check out is Trials of Mana. If you own it on the or if you have a PlayStation 4 and not a Switch, you can still get it on the PlayStation 4. It's an amazing game. It is just awesome. You will not be disappointed in that game. And for $20, that's a steal. Super Monkey Ball. If you guys like the original Super Monkey Balls, or if you played the one on the 3DS or the DS and all that, this game's pretty fun. I had fun with it. I think my kids enjoyed it for the most part. They didn't really like the movement and the gyro. I personally did. I thought it was fun. Collection of Mana is another good one that I've owned. Another great game. I would pay $20 for them games. I would stay away from Catherine Full Body if you're a kid. Some of them games. I mean, it's up to you guys. Parents can make their own kids' decisions when it comes to buying games. I would just stay away from certain games that maybe your kids will get bummed out about or not entertained by in the short attention span like my kids have. They get burnt out of video games that they just don't like. Mario Rabbids, this game has been around for a while. It's fun. It's a turn-based game, but it's got that Nintendo feel and that Nintendo vibes. $14.99, and even back before it says it minuses, it crosses this out $59.99. To me, it's not. It wasn't ever that price either. It'll go back to like $30 or something like that. I think they just show you what it used to list as a long time ago, but I've never seen it at $59.99 in a long time. It's always $14.99. It's always that or $20, or it'll be $10. And remember, GameFly has a lot of these games that are used that are sometimes $12.99. So, I mean, check some of them games out. Some of the games that are $30 may be $24.99. So, check that out. Kingdom Hearts 3, great game. Lion King and Aladdin. If some people are out there that grew up with the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo, it's right up your alley. That's $14.99. That's not bad for a collection. Garfield. Some kid games, Lego, The Incredibles. I already said that one on the Switch. They got Cars 3, Garfield Bee Simulator, and Disney Adventures. And then you have your accessories and your attachments and all that stuff, which is not that big of a deal. You can go through them and look through them yourselves. Onto the Xbox, and like I said earlier, Cyberpunk 2077 has been postponed until December 10th. I just seen that actually on the news about a couple days ago. But as far as these consoles, if you want to get one for your kids and you haven't already got one pre-ordered, you have to go to the store and wait in line, get in line early to get this console. Remember that. You have to be there. It's on November 10th is when they release it. So you want to go in really early, or, you know, if some hardcore fans out there will be pulling an all-nighter, I'm sure, pop-up tents, and that's what they're going to do. But I suggest you guys get in there if you're really wanting an Xbox Series X or an Xbox Series S, and that one's all digital. Just make sure you're in there at time to get it. It comes with a controller. It comes with Game Pass, I believe. It'll come with all kinds of stuff. And on November 10th also, if you do get it and you end up giving it as a Christmas present or just a gift beforehand, just note that EA All Access is coming free if you have the Game Pass Ultimate, which is $14.99 a month. And a lot of the Game Passes, the 3 months will be on sale. I think it's like $22.99 for a 3-month Game Pass Ultimate collection, which is pretty cool because then you get EA Access, which is all the EA games. You get Game Pass, which is all the first day and date games, whether it be first party or whether it be just big time games that are coming. You get Doom. You get all kinds of games. Bethesda, ID Software, id Software, however you want to call it, that made Doom, is now owned by Bethesda. I mean, they're going to have tons of games. Plus, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming December 10th. That's going to be a huge game. And it comes with controllers. Controllers are nice. And then they got the headsets. Not bad if you want to get your kid a cheaper headset. You know, something that if they do break, it's not really breaking the bank. $30, that ain't bad for a $60 headset. Turtle Beach Recon 200 Amplify gaming headset. So it works for the Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. So that's not a bad deal right there if you want to get you a kid a headset that you may have multiple consoles. You may be buying multiple consoles. That headset will work for them all. And if you have more than one kid like I do, well, then you're going to be spending and double dipping on certain games and certain headsets like that. Because, hey, my kids don't want to share. I don't know about you guys, but my kids don't ever want to share any headsets with each other. I mean, when we were kids, I can relate to some people back there. Did you want to share the controller? Did you want to share? I mean, we had to because, you know, back in the day, they wouldn't have the stuff that they do now. But we didn't want to deep down inside. Come on now, guys. You know you didn't want to. Anyway, it feels good. It feels good to kind of talk to you guys. It feels good to talk about these games. Sekiro, let me just go through them a little bit quicker so the video ain't too long. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a great game to buy for $24.99 is really good. Star Wars Jedi Fallen is a really good game. I would buy it. I bought it already, but I mean I'd buy it again if I needed it. Yakuza the Remastered Collection, that's a really good buy for $24.99, and it's originally up there at $59.99, $55. I've seen it as low as I think $47 or $48, so that's a really good deal. But remember, a lot of these deals that you see right here are not out yet. So as we're going through this, they will be available when the Black Friday ad releases. When the Black Friday deals become available, they will be available to buy online or in store too. So don't forget you can go in store and get these games. So a lot of the mixture games too. It says coming soon too, and it says deals not available right here. I should have said that ahead of time, but you know what? With my ADHD, sometimes I jump, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't even know, you know, which way it's going, you know? I jump back and forth. It's like telling a movie and I start with the ending and then end with the finish. So, or end with the start. It's been a while, guys, since I've talked to y'all, man. It feels good. It feels great. Down here, Forza, $14.99. Forza 4, it's a great game. I'd pick that game up in a heartbeat. Gears 5, look at that, $4.99. If you guys have held out for that one's good. Will o' the Wisp, $12.99. That's a really good deal too. Halo 5, another great deal. Bleeding Edge is okay. I paid $9.99 for it earlier this year. It's a pretty fun online multiplayer game. It's okay. It doesn't get boring. It just kind of gets repetitive with the maps. Super Lucky's Tale, Rare Replay. That is awesome. You got all kinds of games from Conker's Bad Fur Day to Battletoads to Banjo-Kazooie. Really great. That's the best deal right here is $9.99. And if you haven't picked that one up, definitely pick that one up. I didn't ever check this one, did I? Let me go back real quick. Destroy All Humans, just picked that up recently for $14.99 on GameFly, but $19.99 if it's still not there on GameFly. This is still a great price for it. I wouldn't pay any more than $20 for it. And they got Street Fighter 5. They got Minecraft Dungeons on the Xbox. And I don't really see a whole lot of other great games right off the bat there. Persona 5, Maneater, $12.99. I own that game. It is fun. It's kind of goofy too, the way you can jump up out of the water. It is a fun game. $12.99, I would pick that one up. $14.99 for Persona. I would pick that one up too as well. Another great JRPG, one of the best in the PlayStation 4 library. Resident Evil 7, $14.99. That's not bad. I would wait. It'll go down even more. Well, you know, if you want to play it, if you want to get ready for it, you can. Yeah, right there. I don't really see a whole Saints Row, $14.99. That's not bad. Ooh, speaking of Resident Evils, we were just talking about $14.99 for both Resident Evil 2 and 3. I'm going to be picking up Resident Evil 3. I played Resident Evil 2 all the way through. Amazing game. Remastered. I love the engine that they're using. Capcom's doing an amazing job. And Resident Evil 3, if you guys have played them on the PlayStation 1 era days, man, you understand the controls were just horrible. The game was still fun, but it was just hard to operate the character. Them are steals. I would get them, both them games. Mortal Kombat for on the Switch, $12.99. That's still not bad. Obviously, they have Grand Theft Auto 5 still going on. A lot of these games are really cheap, really good sales, really good deals, really good story and value. The Division 2 for $9.99. That's not bad at all, actually. I know it hasn't done as well. Ooh, Borderlands 3 for $9.99. That's another great game. Nier Automata or Automata, however you want to say it, $12.99. Great game. Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z. That one's another good one for $14.99. That's a really good one. They got a lot more deals than what I thought. A lot of great deals in here, as you guys can see. But that is going to be the end of it right now. Now, what I would do is check out the ad. And if you guys go and just Google search it, or you guys have people on Twitter you follow, like Wario64 or Cheap Ass Gamer, a lot of them people will have these ads up, and it'll help you honestly click and find the right deals you need. Or just go to bestbuy.com and it'll have it all right there. I want to thank you guys for stopping by the channel. If you guys are new to this channel, consider subscribing to my channel. I will be back in the future consistently making videos, about 3 a week, trying to in the near future after I get back surgery and I get that all done. I want to thank every single one of you guys out there. And this pandemic's been going on really crazy, and I think that the world just needs to come together with some hospitality and some generosity and just love and passion for one another rather than fighting and bickering. And that's what I hope to bring with this channel going forward, guys. I love each and every single one of you guys out there. And like I say all the other times in all my old videos, do a good deed, stay safe, and take care of one another, because you never know when the next day is going to end. And live every day like it's your last, in my opinion. And I love each and every single one of you guys. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button, share this video with a friend. If you know somebody out there that wants these deals, show them the video. And I will see you guys on the next video, next Black Friday video that I'm going to be doing. I love you. Peace.